So tonight we're focusing on TSD Construction, which is, as far as I'm concerned, is one of those companies who we really do feel is going to have a tremendous impact on this. Just this last week, we saw people ramming the doors down of Walmart to almost kill people to spend money. And literally, not almost, but kill people just to spend $1 at another store to do consumption. Now, consumption in itself is not bad. Let's get that clear. Consumption is not bad. But it's the excessive consumption that has been destroying our communities, block by block, house by house, by individuals in our communities consistently spending our money on things that have no value. Those folks who rammed the doors down at Walmart were all trying to go in and spend their dollars on things that had no value. They had no worth. And whatever they bought, whether it was a DVD player, whether it was a new camera, no matter what type of new gadget that they bought, was almost worthless by the time they got their receipt and left the store. So we have to understand that. And so the simple fact that we will beat the doors down to go into a Walmart and spend our money, our hard-earned money, but when it comes to really taking our dollars out and supporting those initiatives in our community that make our community as a whole better, that says something about our values. Do we put more values in our material things in our community than we do in the people in our community? And for all those who came out here tonight, I congratulate you. Jenkins has been working hard for years. For years, going block by block, talking to people in the community, and has expressed a deep concern in his community all his life. He's making sure that he looks out for his people in his community. But now he's taking that to another. And these people that he's reaching out to are many times disenfranchised individuals. These people that are overlooked, pushed to the side, and considered to be not of value in this community, which we all know is not the case. This is not the truth. This is not the truth in our community, and we have to start showing respect and making sure that we don't only show respect, but we try to provide a way to success for everybody. They work with individuals in public housing. They work with individuals who are formerly incarcerated. They work with individuals who may have decided to be engaged at one point in time or another. They work with everybody, those individuals who are homeless and just looking for skills and just trying to get some resources. So this is what TSD Construction is all about. And the more successful that TSD Construction is, the more successful this community will be. So you put your dollar in TSD Construction, not only investing in TSD Construction, you're investing in yourself. You're investing in this community. And these are the type of skills and programs and companies that we need to support. We put all of our dollars into Walmarts and all these companies that end up, at the end of the day, feeding CEOs, multi-million-dollar CEOs' pockets and salaries. But we don't sit up around and look right around in our own backyards. What sort of companies do we have in our own backyards that we can support? Well, guess what? On this night, on this day, TSD Construction is here. And this is the company that Optimum Capital Management supports. This is the company that Mack supports. And I'm quite certain that at the end of the day, after you hear what Damon Jenkins has to say, you're going to want to support it too.
I'm going to give you a brief background as it relates to what Impossible Ventures is about and why it's so important for individuals to start supporting companies such as TSD Construction. Impossible Ventures was started about a year ago. I had the idea when, after working for JP Chase for about 4 years, I was dealing with companies from $10 million to $1 billion to utilize the information, the gifts, talents, and abilities that were placed, that I was given by God, to utilize those same gifts, talents, and abilities to be able to serve someone else, to be able to help them to get to that same level of, starting out from a bottom-up approach, starting out making $0 and potentially getting up to that level where you're making $10 million and then going to a $200 billion company eventually. So these are the type of companies that we want to work with, companies that start from the bottom up, making $100 a month, $20,000 a year, and give them the right tools and resources and information and capital and technology to be able to take them to the next level. When we look at the word impossible, what you want to do is you want to separate the first two letters, I'm, and then you have possible. So if you separate those two letters and you have the rest of the words, I'm possible. So we want to be able to say, look at what the world says was impossible. The world says that because you're a minority, because you're black, or because you're a woman, or because you're maybe disabled, that you cannot be as successful with the right tools, with the right information, with the right resources, with wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Anyone and hard work and character, you can take your dream and your vision from a baby step and create a huge corporation that can potentially create thousands of jobs and create wealth not only for that individual, but also create wealth for the community as a whole.
I want to thank all of y'all for coming out tonight and supporting me. I also want to thank God for giving me this opportunity and finding, helping me find this strength to actually go on with, stabilizing this company and putting me in the presence of these two gentlemen here sitting here with me today. I want to thank y'all personally, Ryan and Lloyd, for actually, believing in me and giving me the support that I need to go forth with this. Basically, my name is Damon Jenkins. I'm the president of TSD Construction Services. As we all find it, difficult to do anything due to this economic crisis that's going on here, I find it, extremely difficult to bring up a company within this crisis that we have plaguing our country for these past couple of months. Seeing anything and thought it can be possible and that we can run with it and make something happen within the family, but I'm taking it a little further. I'm actually looking out for the youth that's under me and the guys that come out of prison and don't have nowhere to go. Everybody overlooking them and not presenting them with jobs and opportunities to provide for their families that they have with them these days. This company was named after three most special women in my life, which is my mother Terry, my sister Susan, and my aunt Dot. So I really want this company to progress and go to the next level. So I'm gonna fight as hard as I can. I'm not gonna let this economic crisis destroy me. I'm not gonna let it slow me.
You have an organization, if you have a company that needs assistance and it needs support, it's time for all of us to come together and be able to bring people together to support our community businesses. For far too long, we've gone without enough support for our community businesses. We walk by, we see companies form and put their sheets up outside and their signs. Then a week later, they're down because they're closed for business. I don't want to see any more closed for business signs in this community. We have too many resources in our own community, first of all, to use that we can use to support. Keep spending our dollars outside our own community. Every dollar we spend outside our community, the dollar in which the community goes into becomes richer and richer. The dollar in which the community came from becomes, we have that ability to create our own stores and our own companies, but we have to come together and support our company and our community.